हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू द न्यू रिएक्शन वीडियो। और हम आ चुके हैं अपने नए रिएक्शन वीडियो पे, टॉप 10 स्कैरी गोस्ट फ्लिक वी आर इसका टाइटल है और हम इस पे रिएक्शन देने वाले हैं। तो ये कहीं पर रियल घटना होता है उसका वीडियो ये बनाता है न्यू टॉप 5। तो इसमें अपन रिएक्शन करने वाले हैं 2 लोग। तो लेट्स सी क्या होता है, स्टार्ट करते हैं। और इस वीडियो का डिस्क्रिप्शन में लिंक मिल जाएगा, तो आप लोग जाके भी देख सकते हैं। एंड अगर आपको अच्छा लगता है तो लाइक एंड सब्सक्राइब एंड सपोर्ट कर सकते हैं। New top
Run.
5.
Anonymous TikTok user BV11 says that for the last 2 years he's been dealing with unnerving paranormal activity in his home in Texas. He says that it's gotten so bad that he can't sleep without the lights on. So, one night one of his friends is sleeping over when BV11 begins to hear strange sounds come.
अरे बोल रहा है मतलब कि इसका घर है ना, तो ये मतलब वहाँ पर इसको मतलब थोड़ा आवाज़ उल्टा सीधा सुनाई दे रहा था, इसलिए मतलब डर जाता है मतलब ये वहाँ पर। तो वीडियो बनाने लगता है ये फिर, तो उसका है बात।
Coming from his bedroom closet.
कौन सो रहा है?
Get up. Get up. Get up.
You recording me for? You're here. Listen.
आवाज़ आ रहा है, धम 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 कुछ ऊपर में। Does not care. इसका कोई मतलब ही नहीं।
Touch that door. Oh, off the lid. That Ouija board.
कोई है ही नहीं।
I'm getting out of this room. I can't sleep in here. This.
पिताजी, हम कभी जे घर में पाइप क्यों नहीं लगाए?
BV11 wakes up his friend and opens the closet door only to find nothing
कोई रहता ही
inside.
नहीं है।
Now his friend is actually skeptical and really just seems to be very annoyed by the whole ordeal. But either way, TikTok user BV11 makes it his mission to record evidence of his terrifying experiences. Late one night when he's all alone, he hears sounds coming from the hallway just outside his bedroom.
ये उस दिन का जिस दिन अकेले रहता है,
He quickly grabs his phone and begins to
फिर वीडियो
record.
बनाता है।
What happens next is downright chilling.
Okay, guys. I think this might be the last time.
A strange,
Ah.
bizarrely shaped
Us
dark
khada tha na?
figure charges toward him and he quickly slams his door shut. But what do you think this could be? Is BV11's home
साफ दिख नहीं
haunted?
रहा है।
Or is it all
क्या है बता, साफ दिख नहीं रहा है।
just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
बहुत लोग इसमें वो भी करते हैं एक्टिंग।
Merton Priory. Paranormal investigators Jeff, Phil, and Mark from the YouTube channel Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations are
यूट्यूब चैनल है, क्या नाम है, गोस्ट टेक पैरानॉर्मल।
invited to spend the night at the 900-year-old ruins of the haunted Merton Priory chapter house in London, England. From the years 1114 to 1538, the chapter house was a meeting room and part of a gigantic cathedral that no longer exists today. Museum trustee John Hawkes believes that a presence haunts the ancient ruins.
साला ऐसा ऐसा इंग्लिश बोल देते हैं, समझ ही नहीं आता। देखने से मतलब भूत ऊत वाला तो है बस।
I've always felt that there was a presence here. There was an extraordinary atmosphere. We may be under a road on slabs of concrete, but I think that the kind of spirit we have here is a very benign one. In this room, in the chapter house, I mean, you're familiar with going into large churches and finding graves under the floor.
Yeah.
In this room, there were 31 graves.
वो 31 कब्र है इस जहाँ पर ये बना है ना, उसके नीचे।
Under the floor. 31 skeletons were dug up.
As the trustee mentions, the ruins were excavated in the late 1980s and 31 bodies were found buried under the floor. The bodies are believed to be the remains of monks from the cathedral, and it is thought that many passed away from the
इसी के ऊपर
plague.
बना है.
That night, the Ghost Tech team sets up their static cameras and begin their investigation. Jeff sits on the floor asking questions of the alleged spirit, and then things take a terrifying turn.
If there's something that you can do to let us know that you can hear my voice, please move something, even throw something at me, I don't mind. At least I know that you're here and that you're listening. Now I guess I must be sitting on top of where lots of the skeletons were found.
बात क्यों करते हैं भाई लोग? यूट्यूब से बात क्यों कर रहे हैं इतना?
Can you come and take a seat next to me? I felt the floor move behind me and I heard footsteps right up behind me. Can you come and take a seat next to me? When we review the footage and audio, the footsteps are louder on Static Cam 1. Here is the audio taken from Static Cam 1. Can you come and take a seat next to me?
चलने का आवाज आ रहा है किसी का.
Hi there. I heard you. Sorry you made me jump.
Jeff jumps up in shock as he feels movement on the floorboards and hears footsteps right behind him. Now, Jeff is normally very calm and composed during their investigations, but he freaks right out and even drops his recorder to the floor and almost breaks it as he jumps to his feet. However, the Ghost Tech team has no idea that they captured something even more shocking. A static camera recording the ruins where the 31 bodies were found captures something truly eerie.
कोई चल रहा है.
A dark figure seems to walk from the preserved coffins on display against the back wall and simply disappears into thin air.
चल रहा है देख, है ना?
The Ghost Tech team has no explanation for what they captured, and they believe that they might have recorded paranormal evidence of the spirit that is said to haunt the Chapter House Museum. You can watch this entire investigation and many more spooky moments over on the YouTube channel, Ghost Tech Paranormal Investigations. If you found a great ghost video online or recorded one yourself, please send it my way.
से भेज सकता है. भूत भूत वाला कोई वीडियो बना देना तो भेज देना. ठीक. 1 मिनट. अपन मेरे को देखा देखा क्यों लग रहा है इसको देखते हैं.
आदरणीय जगदीश सहाय जी, पिछले 3 महीनों में
The Florida Phantom. Late one night around 3 a.m., a family in Florida is alarmed when their Ring video camera detects movement in their backyard. When they check the footage, things take a very creepy turn.
घर का उसमें सीसीटीवी क्या है भाई? साला ये क्या है? तो ग्राफिक टाइप का लगा ना. एडिटिंग ये फिर आया है. एडिटिंग टाइप का लगा मेरे को.
The hammock in their backyard flips over through it. Now, a smoke-like figure seems to fly right through it. Now, normally I would try to take a closer look at this and find some simple explanation for a capture like this. Smoke, mist, a bug on the lens, and so on.
मक्खी थोड़ी रहेगा. इतना मक्खी रहेगा.
But this strange figure seems to hold its shape and appears to have a face, torso, and 2 outstretched arms.
इस टाइप का मैं उसमें देखा. तो पिक्चर नहीं है उसमें, ऐसे मतलब एनिमेशन करे है.
As it floats along and out of sight.
पता नहीं क्या नाटक
Even
है।
creepier, it then seems to return and can be seen moving in the other direction further down in the backyard. Now,
कैमरा भी
if
ढंग
it
का
was
नहीं
the
है ना,
wind and
पता
just
नहीं चल
smoke or
रहा।
mist, then surely it would have changed form as it moved or dissipated
ये इधर जा
completely.
रहा है।
And also the hammock moving as the figure passes through it is just weird. So is it real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax?
खुदे बोल रहे हो फेक है कि असली है।
You decide.
कमेंट करके बताओ भाई क्या हो
Don't
सकता
look up.
है। डोंट लुक
Japanese paranormal investigator Takeuchi from the YouTube channel Takeuchi Camera sets out to investigate a
Takeuchi.
long abandoned house that at one time was
YouTube
flooded
channels.
and partially submerged. He has no idea what happened to the owners of the house or why it was left abandoned. So, Takeuchi immediately finds it extremely odd that there are no stairs leading up to the house's attic. He brings in a
ऐसा घर
ladder
में
so
तो मैं
that he
कभी
can
भी जाऊं
investigate the inaccessible upper floor.
रात को
Takeuchi climbs the ladder with his camera and takes a peek into the attic. What happens next is truly terrifying.
है भाई पता नहीं, इसको कुछ तो दिखेगा लगता है मेरे को।
なんかめっちゃ足音聞こえんだけど大丈夫
बिल्लों का घर में नहीं बना है ऐसे ऊपर वाला, वो ऐसे ही लगता है ना, ऐसे ही है ना ऊपर में।
ちょっと一回
जब वहाँ देखने से डरता था। अबे किसी का पैर था, पैर था ना, इसको दिखाई नहीं।
よいしょ痛い
साला चढ़ ही नहीं पा रहा है इतना,
すごい怒りっぽい
वो गायब है, नहीं है, कुछ नहीं दिख
うわ
रहा।
なんでしょううわ
इधर ही था, इधर ही से।
Takeuchi's camera captures two
देखना।
extremely pale, childlike feet standing on the upper attic floor. But as the investigator climbs up, he doesn't appear to see anything with his own naked eye.
इसका दोस्त का भी तो हो सकता है, फेक हो सकता है ना, कुछ भी हो
And
सकता
when he pans the camera back around, the creepy little feet have disappeared. While looking through the attic, the light on his camera suddenly turns off.
この屋根裏部屋にねそのなんていうんです
कैमरा
か
का लाइट बंद हो गया बोलता है।
あ
हाँ।
えはちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってちょっと待ってはちょっと待ってライト消えた
ये कुछ है उधर।
えこれ始まってる難しいライト消えてるなんであライト
लाइटें ऑफ हो गया।
あついたつい
あいや
たついたついた何やったん今のどういうことどういうことまた消えた
फिर बंद हो गया।
は
भाई लोग तो फटी में है भाई।
マジちょ待ってちょっと待ってちょっとオンにもう一回試してみようかマジ
Seriously,
もう一回オンにして
one more time, turn back on now। भाई
全然あかんわ
कोई था,
ちょっと帰ろ
फिर बंद हो गया।
With an unreliable light, Takeuchi decides to just end his investigation right then. But did you see it?
और
After sitting in the darkness for a bit, Takeuchi's light comes back on for about 2 seconds. And those same pale, unexplained legs can be seen again, this time moving quickly out of sight. The investigator had no idea what he had captured until he reviewed his footage later at home. So did Takeuchi capture the spirit of whoever used to live in the creepy abandoned house? Could the previous owners have met a tragic fate during a dangerous flood? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire terrifying investigation over on the YouTube channel
बाढ़ बढ़ाया था ना
Takeuchi
तभी
Camera.
वैसा हो गया.
The Night Visitors. This next video is a bit of a mystery camera. The Night
Night
Visitors.
Visitors.
This next video is a bit of a mystery as there is no source. The only info I found is that the footage was allegedly captured by a residential security camera somewhere in Vietnam.
CCTV.
So, a woman hears strange sounds coming from outside her home. She
वीडियो
goes
क्वालिटी बढ़िया बनाता है.
to check out the odd noises, and this is when things start to get
इंग्लिश समझ नहीं आता कहीं कहीं पर मेरे को भी, पर एकदम पर मतलब ये तो समझ है भूत वाला ही है, कुछ तो है नहीं.
really weird.
कोई भागा उधर बच्चा टाइप. कहाँ है वो?
A small figure about the height of a toddler can be seen running off into the shadows, but another small figure can be spotted just outside the gate. Whatever it is seems to throw some kind of dust or sand over the fence at the confused and horrified woman. Now, it's unknown what is thrown, and without a source, it's impossible to know just what the hell is going on here. But viewers of the video believe that the woman had an encounter with some kind of small creatures, or possibly even spirits. But what do you think? Let me know. We need scary videos, so if you see anything that you think would be perfect for the top 5, send it to us at nukestop5@gmail.com. Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. Over the last 5 years, Kent Burris has made it his mission to document and record everything abnormal that happens in his home, the Lamb House in Carmel, Maine. Kent says that his house is haunted by multiple spirits who regularly make themselves known through banging, bizarre EVPs, and often even manifesting as visible apparitions.
Whoa, what the f was that?
Now, I've featured Ghosts of Carmel, Maine on Nuke's Top 5 many times through the years, so if you're a regular viewer, the channel should seem familiar. So, one afternoon after Ken has just come home from work, his grandson starts to complain that there are strange noises coming from upstairs. Just in case, Kent grabs his camera as he
अरे जब मतलब घर आया ना तो उसके घर में एक जन रहता था, तो बोलने लगा कि मतलब बेटा या कोई रहता था पता नहीं, वही बोलने लगा कि आवाज आने लगा, तो लोग चेक करने गए थे.
goes to investigate. What happens next is absolutely unnerving.
लाइट जला के क्यों नहीं रखते हैं लोग? अंधेरा अंधेरा में रहते हैं. अरे क्या था?
As Ken is about to step inside the upstairs bedroom, a dark figure leaps out toward him, and then the bedroom door just slams shut on its own. Kent believes that it was his wife who slammed the door, possibly because she was getting dressed and didn't want to be on camera. He goes back downstairs where his grandson tells him that his wife isn't in that bedroom at all, but in a completely different room.
No, I thought that was you up in the bedroom. Sorry.
Kent confirms that his wife isn't in the bedroom, and then he goes back upstairs to find an explanation for the door slamming in his face. Did you see it? What appears to be the same dark shadow figure can be seen inside the bedroom as Kent pans around the room. But when Kent flips the light on, there's nobody there. So did Kent capture even more paranormal evidence in his home? I leave that up to you to decide. You can watch all of Kent's captures and recordings over on his YouTube channel, Ghosts of Carmel, Maine. creeper. Adrian Montenegro and his family are spending some fun family time together on the Cerro de la Silla mountain in the city of Monterrey, Mexico.
No, bajé los pies.
मुझे पता ही नहीं चल रहा है पीछे में.
The family didn't see or hear anything at the time, and they have no idea who or what this mysterious figure is or what the person was doing. Whoever or whatever it is appears to be watching the family, being careful about maneuvering around in the dark so as not to be seen. So the question is this a paranormal event caught on camera? Or worse, is it a person creepily watching the family from the edge of the darkness? You decide. Passing through. This next video was sent in by Nuke's Top 5 viewer Shahar from Israel. Shahar says in her email that one night she and her friends were hanging out in the woods near her house, just having fun and filming some random videos. Then something very odd happens that they still can't explain to this day.
די, עד עכשיו השמעת אותי, כן? נמאס לי, בוא תגיד להם את האמת מאחורי הוולוגים.
חברים, אני לא משוחד.
תגיד את האמת בלי לשקר.
אני באמת נהנה, באמת, שלא תבינו, רק אל תרביצי לי, סתם לא. אני באמת נהנה. אני באמת נהנה.
אימא'לה. יו, מישהו רק שם,
The three friends are completely unaware as a strange translucent white figure seems to float right by them. Then Shahar's friend spots a dark shadowy figure off to the right. They all look and they see what they describe as, quote, a black shadow running off into the woods. Shahar explains that the white figure caught on camera earlier was moving in the same direction where they spotted the black shadow a moment later. When they play back the footage, the group is pretty freaked out. They cut the camera and just head home. School's out. Popular urban explorer Chris from the YouTube channel Urbex Hill sets out to explore the old Robert Fulton Elementary School in Cleveland, Ohio. The school was built back in 1929, and after a decline in student enrollments, it eventually closed in 2011. In the dark of night, Chris finds a way inside the old school. He plans to capture on video the remains of what used to be a stunning historic interior. But almost immediately, Chris starts to find signs that he might not be alone inside the abandoned school.
Homeless people been here. What's that?
ठीक है मारने कब आ जाए.
As Chris continues to explore the massive building, he definitely starts to suspect that there might be someone else inside.
Look at this. This will make a good thumbnail. Why's that door like that?
क्या चीज है? बंद है.
What the hell? I think somebody's in there.
Chris finds a door that seems to have been blocked off with no way to enter. So the explorer finds a way around it by entering through the classroom next door. And this is when things take a terrifying turn.
इसी का रूम है.
Look at that. Somebody's been living in here.
कोई रहता है लगता है. कोई था का? कौन था? हाँ? अंदर क्या था?
Somebody's in here.
कोई था का? आदमी? कौन चिल्ला?
Chris gets a little too close to someone that seems to be hiding in one of the rooms inside the school. Chris makes a run for it, and luckily the stranger doesn't seem to follow.
इंसान था.
But that's not all that happened
लोग
during
घर नहीं
Chris's
होता है ना,
exploration.
तो वही
Because
वहाँ
not
रहा.
long after he entered the abandoned building, he captured something on camera that he didn't even see at the time.
Yeah.
Did you see it? All the way in the back of the hallway, someone can be seen walking into one of the classrooms. After watching the footage back, Chris now wonders if he was being watched and followed by some creeper the entire time that he was inside the school. And once again, this is why I always say real people are way scarier than anything paranormal. You can watch this entire exploration and many more over on the
वैसे डर रहा था भूत ना आ जाए, भूत ना आ जाए. अचानक आ गया, इंसान ही आ गया तो डर जाएगा.
YouTube channel Urbex Hill, the unwanted roommate. Take that
उस दिन देख रहा था, साला गई निकला तो मतलब बाहर है.
username Who Zero moved into a new apartment in Poland,
वीडियो बहुत
but
बनता
soon
है.
after he got settled in, he says that he began to experience strange poltergeist activity. These are a few of the scarier encounters that he was able
पहले ही डरा देता है सब वीडियो दिखा के ना, जो बीच में पहले ही आदमी डर जाता है.
to capture.
वीडियो अच्छा बनाता है.
One night Who Zero is startled from his sleep.
घर वाला वीडियो.
Ej, tak chyba od pół godziny cały czas mi coś nawala w drzwi.
Who Zero goes to check a violent pounding at the door, but there's no one there. His bedroom door slams shut behind him, and when he opens the door again, a chair that had been sitting all the way behind the door frame violently slides across the floor right in front of him. Cut to another night, and Who Zero is once again not getting any rest in his haunted apartment.
Hej, ogólnie to od jakiegoś czasu cały czas coś, właśnie takie dziwne hałasy. Ja pierdolę, co to? Jak? Co to?
पानी चालू है.
A bottle in the hallway smashes to the ground, the lights flash, and when Who Zero goes to check, the bathroom faucet is just running on its own. Even creepier, the light in the hall mysteriously seems to just keep turning off, and the bathroom door slowly creaks open by itself. At this point, Who Zero has started to get fed up with the strange paranormal activity in his apartment. But it's about to get even worse. Who Zero decides to just lock his door and try to ignore the noises in his hallway, watching a movie on his laptop. But whatever is in the apartment does not seem to like it at all.
Hej!
The doorknob to the room can actually be seen moving, but when Who Zero ignores the knocking, the pounding on the wood becomes violent. And now it's a little later the same night, and the pounding on the door comes back yet again. Who Zero has had enough. He decides to charge out into the hallway to confront whatever is there. It did not go well.
Kurwa znowu. What the f? Whoa! Kurwa!
All hell breaks loose and Who Zero runs back to his bedroom to escape. But his recording cuts short just as his own bedroom door slams shut right in his face, now locking him out. Since these videos were recorded, username Who Zero has deleted his TikTok account. Rumors around the internet maintain that the activity in his apartment only got worse, and he just decided to move out. It is claimed that Who Zero deleted his TikTok page because he believed that the negative energy from the videos might follow him to his new home. But everything's on the internet forever. Again, that is all just rumor. So are these videos real? Or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide. Guess in the graveyard. Popular paranormal investigator Frank from the YouTube channel Franco TV travels abroad to Trujillo, Peru to investigate an allegedly severely haunted cemetery. The site is located in a very dangerous area of the city, so it's not surprising that Frank is a little nervous to be there. He keeps his eyes open for any suspicious activity, especially any dangerous people. It's dark out and getting very late when Frank begins his investigation, and it's not long before he spots exactly what he was afraid of.
Someone or what? I could barely see with this, so I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer. Right now I'm hiding behind a tomb area. The location where I was just at is further way up there. I'm not sure if you guys could see it, but it's just way up there. It's not, but I'm not seeing any signs of movement. They're still there in the dark. I'm just kind of waiting here. Wait, I got movement over there. Look, they're leaving.
जा रहे हैं.
1, 2, 3, 4.
A group of people seem to perform some kind of odd cryptic ritual inside the graveyard. After they finally leave, Franco checks out the spot where the group had gathered. He discovers what looks like a voodoo doll along with candles and other seemingly sinister objects. But then, strangely, Franco suddenly begins to hear the sound of laughter coming from somewhere amongst the graves. What happens next is downright chilling.
What the hell is that? What is that?
From behind a mausoleum, but when he quickly hurries over to check, there's no one there. Horrified by what he just experienced, Franco no longer feels safe and decides to just call it a night. Now, could it be that this terrifying encounter had something to do with the unknown ritual that the strange group performed? And are the stories true that the cemetery is truly haunted? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation over on the YouTube channel,
Franco
TV. Sighting. One seemingly ordinary night a few weeks ago, the Las Vegas Police Department received a very bizarre emergency phone call. An audibly upset young man related a very frightening encounter that was allegedly taking place right in his own backyard.
There's like an 8-foot person beside it, and another one's inside, and it has big eyes and it's looking at us, and it's still there.
Okay, where is this on your property?
In my backyard. I swear to God, this is not a joke. This is actually, we're terrified of it.
So there's 2 people or 2 subjects that are in your backyard?
Correct, and they're very large. They're like 8 foot, 9 feet, 10 foot. I don't know. They look like aliens to us. Big eyes. They have big eyes, like I can't explain it. And big mouth. They're shiny eyes, and they're not human. They're 100% they're not human.
इसके मतलब घर के पीछे में बड़ा सा आदमी दिखा ना इन लोगों को 8 फुट का alien type.
Las Vegas resident Angel frantically calls 911 after he and his brother hear something huge fall from the sky and land right in their backyard. The impact is so loud that it actually creates an audible shockwave. The 2 brothers then find tall creatures they can only describe as, well, aliens. Now, normally the police would consider such a crazy call to be nothing more than a prank. But police officer Evelyn from the Las Vegas Police Department actually sees and captures something on her body camera that makes the officers take the call much more seriously.
I don't know. No, that's not a fun. I will be hiding. That's the size of a shooting star. I like that. I kind of got distracted.
An unidentified object emitting green light falls from the sky above Las Vegas just before Angel and his family call 911. So, 2 Las Vegas patrol officers respond to the call.
Oh, I don't know. I'm so nervous right now. I have butterflies, bro. Everyone saw a shooting star, then these people say there's aliens in their backyard.
Me and my brother, we just looked.
Did you see it?
Huh?
Did you see it?
Yeah, me and him saw it.
What'd you see?
It was like a big creature.
A big creature?
Yeah, like around 10 feet tall.
I'm not going to BS you guys. One of my partners said they saw something fall out of the sky too, so that's why I'm kind of curious. Did you see anything land in your backyard, or?
They see like a big. That's what they say. They see like a big something with light.
Can we go that side? I want to spend
Yeah, we can go look. No, any dogs or anything?
No, please, can you check because these kids is not gonna let me sleep tonight.
Oh yeah, I bet. I wouldn't be sleeping either. Dude, people see stuff all the time, man. It could be real. You never know. By the way, I like the shirt though.
Thank you. I don't believe in it, but what I saw right now, I do believe in it. I got scared. Like
you guys don't. I mean, you guys seem legit scared, so I don't blame you.
Did you see it? No. I'm kind of curious now. I want to.
में दिख रहा है बोल
With the iPhone, I say, let me. I want to record something.
Where did they go?
Well, they say that. I'm gonna show you.
You have a dirt backyard. Can you show me if there's a?
Now, the backyard has been blurred out from the police body cam footage before release, and the police say that this is for, quote, privacy reasons. And I'm not gonna put on a full tinfoil hat for this, but I've never seen police footage blurred out like this, especially when the residents have already given permission. But who knows? And anyway, the officer doesn't find anyone or anything on the family's property. Now, with everything that has transpired that night, the two officers are a little freaked out, but they still crack a few jokes with the family before leaving.
All right, man. We appreciate you calling. Give us a call if you see anything else, okay?
some aliens.
I know. Legit, bro.
एलियन कहाँ से आ जाएगा साला? आज तक एलियन दिखा नहीं है.
You call the police and we'll come back here. Okay?
No, hey, if those 9-foot beings come back, don't call us, all right? Deal with it yourself. I ain't dealing with that.
This strange story was picked up by the local news and went absolutely viral as millions of viewers watched the footage and wondered whether extraterrestrial beings had crash-landed into this Las Vegas backyard. But the story goes even deeper because there were multiple eyewitness reports, and homeowner Jessica Germaina shared her Ring camera footage that also captured the bizarre object falling from the sky. Since the original news report went viral, Angel has went public and shared his story on YouTube and social media, along with a video that his brother took shortly before calling 911.
क्या देख रही है?
¡Ay! ¡Permisar! Calmungarela, me canceles eso. Kylo, cherro, que chilica. Kylo, cherro. Kylo.
Now, Angel claims that they could see a tall, skinny, alien-like creature behind the forklift. And many viewers of the footage swear that they can see a creature hiding in the darkness in this video.
Let's slow it down, and I want you to look at the lower right in the fence. You see some motion there. And at first, I thought it was shadows, but as you look closer, you can actually see there are 3 points. There's sort of a triangle, and there's actually something, you can see it's breaching the fence. It's like a hand. Look out beyond the section I highlight here. You can see a sort of a shadow get smaller, like it's getting behind that forklift, and then a light turning on, or an eye, or whatever it is.
But I honestly don't see anything here other than maybe some heavy video compression and flashlight shadows. However, the family's reaction does seem genuine, and they seem to be terrified of something they're seeing in their backyard. Along with the captured footage of the object falling from the sky at the exact same time, it does make you wonder just what happened that night. Is it aliens? Or just some crazy shit? Let me know what you think. Thanks so much to everyone for 4 million subs. Never thought we would get here. And
तो गाइस जो भी आपको जैसा भी लगा तो कमेंट करके बताएं। तो अब मिलते हैं अपने नेक्स्ट वीडियो पे रिएक्शन के। तब तक के लिए गुड नाइट। मिलते हैं अपने गुड नाइट, गुड मॉर्निंग, गुड आफ्टरनून। मिलते हैं अपने नेक्स्ट वीडियो पे। बाय बाय, सी यू।